They will actually fly. So dads have backed away from their sons. The 2 card is up. Now we flip it to the 1. We're going sideways. The revs are up. The gate is down. And it looks like might be Braswell again on the inside with I believe, with a great start. Nope, Jackson Craig on the 55 machine. Love just guessing. Love just guessing who that might be. It is Jackson Craig, mini senior 2, 12-14 out of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. We've seen a little bit of Caden Braswell earlier in the morning as he was dicing it up with Ryder DeFrancisco. But he's on his way to a Moto potential championship. 1-1 Moto scores. Jack scores. Braswell can just stay in that number 2 spot. There he is. The number 22 of Caden Braswell in the number 2 spot can sit right there, and he would be your champ. But again, that Bell Helmet's whole shot went to Jackson Craig, so he's doing everything he can do to win this race. Needs a little bit of help. I think Caden Braswell, we always say I think he's just going to sit there and hang out. Never quite works out like that. Braswell looks like he wants to win this thing, go perfect. 1s across the board.
Look, all that proves when the announcers say that is that none of us on the announcer crew have raced at a high level ever. Not me, you, Rodney, not Digital Dave, not Megawatt. Yes. So all of us innocent bystanders like to act like there's calculators on the handlebars, and the riders can, I'm going to give it 88.3%. In this Moto. They just ride. That's what they do. They just ride at their pace, and whatever they get is what they get. 55 Jackson Craig under fire right now.
By who?
Yeah, like you said, he didn't have to do it.
Need to win the race.
Doesn't need to do it. But that's the pace he wants to ride. That's the speed he's comfortable riding. I'm telling you what, if I were one of those dads in the mechanics area, and you had to be sure your math was correct, and what you were putting on that pit board said, oh, don't worry, 3rd's good. Can you imagine if you just got it wrong?
Oh, that would be, just stay where you're at, son. You're good to go. And he lets a guy pass him. And
and then
you told me to
miscounted. I miscounted.
Our good friend Lucas Geisler's in this one as well. He had a Moto at 5. I was over there about an hour and a half ago. He was rallying his team together. He goes, Dad, we got a Moto at 5. Duke, is my bike ready? Where's the gear? What are we wearing? Like, this kid's like the field general. All these grown-ups sitting over there, and he's pointing and ordering, telling everybody what to do. So here's your running order. It's Jackson Craig out front, Caden Braswell 2nd, Gavin Towers 3rd, Noah Stevens 4th, Mark Stone is 5th, Wyatt Madsen 6th, Nicholas Cage Caps is 7th, Miles Gilmore is 8th, Hamden Hudson is 9th, and Dakota Chris Aldridge rounds out your top 10. Early though. Lots of battling to go. Points are pretty tight though.
Yeah, you're looking at the 58 of Gavin Towers. He just got through that corner. And the battle behind him, Stevens, a 60 of Mark Stone, and Wyatt Madsen on the 13 are all right there in storyline. Whoa, feet off the pegs for Wyatt Madsen on the 13. And then Nico Caps on the 38 special, right behind them on the Suzuki.
You know, some good advice his dad said, just hold on loosely, but don't let go. You know what I mean? Because you cling too tightly, you're going to lose control.
I didn't realize how well that applies to
30 years ago, his dad knew he was going to have a son. He was going to have to tell him to relax because you're pumping up.
Noah Stevens on the 97 clinging to a spot. He is getting serious heat right now. Look at the 13 working it. Lucky number 13, Wyatt Madsen, with a name like that. You know he can ride a wild horse.
Oh, man. If he chose number 13, he has looked fear straight in the eyes. It almost brought down number 13 back in the day. Nobody ran 13, remember? In Supercross?
It didn't work out for anybody.
No.
Tortelli, terrible.
Tortelli did not like
RJ,
it.
terrible.
Who was the other guy that won the FI or from Canada? The Yamaha rider, factory Yamaha for about a minute.
Heath Voss.
Heath Voss.
Heath Voss. Yeah, won the World Supercross title.
And now
it's
a thing. In baseball, everybody wants to be 13. My son was 13.
Wants to be?
Everybody. There's a 13 on every baseball team in America now.
They take that challenge. I will take that
full
challenge.
Circle. Oh, number 60 off the racetrack.
No, Mark Stone.
Mark Stone has to regroup, almost takes out a medic, so now he just re-enters the race. That's like jumping on the freeway with 90-mile-an-hour cars.
And gets right back in the race pace in that corner. So Mark Stone was like a rolling stone right there on the TM. That's what confused me. I kept thinking there was a Yamaha rider, but that was actually the blue TM of Stone Jackson Craig continues to lead. Caden Broswell is second. Hasn't passed him, at least not yet. There's the 13 of Matson. And the 97 ducks inside. Noah Stevens, 10 Commandments, wheel to wheel. This would be for 4th place.
That is the battle for the number 4 spot. There's another great overhead shot.
Woo! That thing got a little low.
Yeah, he's right there with him. He's actually in 5th.
Yeah, the rider's probably
credited with 5th place.
The riders probably like that breeze. Some of the dads coming over there and asking if the drone can follow him around a little more. That would be awesome, dude. There we go.
Oh, little problem. The front end sticks.
What happened there? He got a kick. Did he get his foot stuck on the rear brake? I must think he locked up the rear brake. Well, that's going to be a pass. So Noah Stevens with that mistake. I think Wyatt Madsen finally got him. Up front, Jackson Craig continues to lead. Caden Broswell, second, has the championship in hand. Jackson Craig. It's going to be the classic 2-2-1 versus a 1-1-2.
Yeah, Craig needs some help. He's got a 1.5 second lead over Caden Braswell. We thought Braswell was just going to go for it. And he still looks like he's trying.
They planned the strategy. They talked it over. He's got the Siri dialed in. He asked Alexa. She said, second place is what you want in this moto.
Exactly what he did. When in doubt, just ask Alexa.
For the leader, still Craig. Another lap clicked off. He's extended it now.
There's our leader.
Broswell, 2:08. Yeah, there's Craig. He's checked out. He's nearly 5 seconds up.
He was 1.5 seconds last time around. Now it's all the way to 4.9. There's our second place rider, Caden Braswell. And way back there, you'll get the shot in a moment of Gavin Towers. On that number 58, KTM, Wyatt Madsen. KTM's running 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that'll take 2 vacation days away from Hope. They literally run out of contingency. They have no more. They're actually giving away Nate Ramsey's vacation days, his dental, vision, prescription, the whole deal. Got nothing else to give.
All the benefits. Giving them all the benefits.
Right.
Yep.
That's one of the great benefits of being on the Orange Brigade. Health, vision, dental, 401k. That rolls right over to your next team should you get traded to Kawasaki in the event they have a nice
401k
tax
IRA
shield
rollover,
right.
Tax shield offshore account.
From KTM to Kawasaki. Nate Thrasher's done that 3 times. He's put it to the test.
What he's doing, he's just
going from 1.
Stacking up, rolling dimes. Yep, and rolling up, stacking up the dimes, sorry. And also a career retirement matching program as well. Whatever you put into your contingency, we'll match the contingency up to 3%, 20%. Right. Wow.
Yeah. Yep, he's got some stock in Orange Brigade. He's taking stock options instead of the contingency, so he's a really smart money manager.
Profit sharing.
Nate Thrasher.
Profit sharing. Jackson Craig as well. Looking for some smooth lines in this turn right in front of us. That's not easy to do. Caden Broswell back to the number 2 spot. See him here on the 22.
Yep.
That would be your champion. 1-1-2. Broswell's been up front quite a bit through the years at Loretta's, but I got to look in this Hall of Fame. I do not think he has a title yet. I'm going to see.
I think you're right. I think
this might be a breakthrough for him.
This might be the breakthrough win for Caden Braswell.
Yeah, last year in the class when he was a younger guy. This gives you an example. 5th last year. So that's the difference when you're the 12-year-old, then you move up and you're one of the older riders in the 12-13 division.
I think what it's just 1 year, but when you're only 12, that's like 8% of your life. You've gotten bigger, you've gotten stronger, you've got more experience.
It was Matt LeBlanc who won this title last year with 3.31 scores over Mark Stone, Maximus Voland. Now those riders have moved to the Super Minis. Somebody's system is bumping.
Wow, some 15s.
15s.
Got that thing walled in there.
25s. Jeez, man.
The speakers were actually in the wheels. Those 22-inch wheels.
Oh, 22-inch speakers in the wheels.
Wow. Driving behind us here, the bass almost cracked the windows of the announcer's tower as we pick back up with our second-place rider, Caden Braswell, the number 22 ride. All he has to do is exactly what he is doing. Stay right there, and the championship will come to you. It will literally float into your RV.
We'll float those Oakley goggles. We'll float the trophy, the champagne bottle,
right down the
#1 plate.
Loretta's Creek here, and it'll float right to you. You just snatch them up.
Trying to find the Loretta's Hall of Fame. We still have programs to sell. Go over to the MX Sports office. You can purchase an event program. It's a cool scrapbook. Anyone that enters has their name in the class entries, and of course the famous yearbook photos. So if you earned a trip to the ranch through the qualifying system, you definitely want to celebrate that. And come on over and pick up a program and then show it off at school that your name was in print.
I'm sure you can pick one of those up at Moto Tees. You also
at the
pick
MX
up
Sports
the
office
bargain
too,
bin
yep.
action over there at Moto Tees as well. They're selling bicycles at Moto Tees.
Yes, gear bicycles now. Got a deal. All right, so I'm looking for Caden Broswell. Now I'm looking in the Hall of Fame, which is a cool part of this program. So you definitely want to buy one of those. Only a few bucks, and you get the unauthorized guide. No, wait, that's just in. It is authorized.
It is authorized.
MX Sports put this together, and about half the pages in this book were written by a very, very sharp, amazingly knowledgeable scribe. There's a couple pages in the front that are so well written. I know the guy well. I have big respect for the work that he's putting in. It was me.
There's a battle for the #4 spot. There are just great battles everywhere. That's Wyatt Matson and Miles Gilmore.
Yeah, no titles yet for Broswell. This would be the first one for him. He has dropped way back, 7 seconds behind your leader. That's okay. Second place is enough. Gavin Towers all alone in third. 13, Wyatt Madsen has been working hard this entire moto, and I think he wants third place.
Hey guys, jumping in here for just a second. Just want to let folks know that, well, obviously tonight we know we got on-track graduation going on at 7:30, and they announced the $10,000 scholarship, the Dave Coombs Memorial Scholarship for on-track, and we'll probably be looking at talking a little bit more about that tonight. But also, our women of the WMX, the stars of the WMX, are here with us, and they're going to be racing 2 motos tomorrow, and they'll be doing an autograph signing tonight in conjunction leading into the Moto T's talent show, Yamaha talent show tonight. So come on up about 7:30. We'll have the autograph signing, we'll have on-track graduation, and get right into the Yamaha Moto T's talent show.
All right, we'll see that tonight. So, boy, it's getting more and more packed down there. Whoa, hot potato. This mic almost dropped. We're okay. Luckily, I landed right on this chair. Yeah, that was a literal mic drop by Rodney. A lot going on tonight. Okay, so we got the on-track graduation, the WMX autograph signing, because, yes, this is an official professional round of the WMX Championship tomorrow, and the Moto T's talent show, all at the Lucas Oil Arena tonight. Then following this man, Wyatt Madison.
Popping that tear off.
Yeah, grabbing the tear off. He's been in a battle pretty much the whole way. Jackson Craig, Caden Broswell, Gavin Towers are all by themselves, 1, 2, and 3. So Miles Gilmore, Wyatt Madison, 4th and 5th. That's been the battle we're watching. Noah Stevens, 6th. Nicholas Laurie, 7th. Kyle Smith, 8th. Mark Stone, 9th. And Avery Long. That's your top 10.
Another overhead shot of the many choices you have in terms of line on this racetrack. 6 more minutes to go, about 3 more laps remaining. That's the Red Bull Live drone cam. Thanks to Jeremy for paying for that right out of his very own pocket. That's really cool of him to do. Jeremy from Red Bull.
Really? Did he do that? His personal,
yep.
His personal supply. He went out,
bought a drone,
sold some Red Bull in the gray market. I'm telling you what, man, you wear anything or associate with anything energy drink, people are all over you. If they think you could possibly get them one can of Red Bull, oh my gosh. A couple of Red Bull events I've worked, you know, they were a title sponsor here for a long time, so you end up having a shirt that has a Red Bull logo. Hey man, you work for Red Bull? No, I announced a race that, okay, whatever, dude. I don't care. No, I thought, I'm not in it for you. I'm in it because I thought you could get me some free drinks. Yep. So big thanks to Red Bull, big supporter of this event and amateur motocross racing and, of course, professional motocross racing for a long time. They got a really cool setup there, always on the corner. Mario is back with the Millsaps training facility and Red Bull. And the only thing we cannot do is pronounce his last name. It's never been done. Yeah, never.
He's Greek.
No.
I need to know.
It's unbelievable.
Papa Hippopotamus.
It's just Super Mario down there at Red Bull and MTF down at the corner. Our intersection on Vendors Row. They're always hanging out down there, helping out the MTF riders. Cool place to hang out right near Yamaha and Suzuki. Live drone is out. Time remaining in this moto, 4.5 minutes or thereabouts. Jackson, what up, Craig? Leading it. Caden Broswell on the 22 is second, still in title contention.
Oh, Greg.
See the number 12. Kyle Smith. Where did Kyle Smith come from? Not on the radar early in this moto, but turning significantly quicker lap times. Wyatt Madison went down on the 13. So Madison, who had worked hard to get around 4th, is now back to 7th. Kyle Smith on the 12 moving up. He's trying to get Noah Stevens on the 97 for 5th place. But Jackson Craig working on a moto win here, so we're going to focus on this battle right now. 12 of Kyle Smith, and that's 97 of Stevens right there, 10 Commandments.
Underneath Smith, almost with the pass. Now, I tell you, this track, of all the tracks I go to, might be the most in need of a lit pro to really put down your laps. There are so many choices.
Oh, my gosh.
I would have to put that on paper.
To figure out the difference in speed.
You can't do it with your, it's almost impossible to do it without some help.
No, so many lines out here. You're right. What a Lit Pro is a real high-end GPS device for your helmet. It could tell the difference between a line 2 inches apart and which one was faster. You know, everybody's got GPS on their phones, but it can't tell you the difference between 2 ruts that are 6 inches wide, or sorry, 6 inches away from each other, and which one you took. The Lit Pro can do that. We saw it in that 25-plus moto. Brown said, I knew the inside was slower, but I was taking the inside anyway because I knew he would have to work hard to get around me. Wait a minute. Kyle Smith has made the pass using the outside.
Yeah, this is a track you can actually race around competitors on the outside, and a good portion of the time it is actually faster, and that's like a motocross one-on-one. Always take the inside when you're first getting started, and that just changes.
You know what the difference is here? This is why this works so well. Very rarely do you see any lines funnel together. So many tracks, you enter the corner, there's multiple lines, and then just at the end you get into this game of chicken at the end of the corner when the 2 lines come together.
Right.
And the rider in front can generally block the rider behind him. It's not that there's 2 lines in every corner here, there are 2 distinct lines all the way through the corner. So here's the example. If you go inside in this billboard turn, or if you go outside,
stay inside.
Yeah, the 2 lines are 4 feet apart,
right, and that's
you can't
why it
block
works.
the guy.
That's why it works.
Yep. You never get to the point where it's handlebar to handlebar, and you can just block a guy.
Like a slot car track, and all the lines are even.
Yeah, and they're all even. So if you can go faster, he cannot just block you. There aren't any, as tight as this track is, there aren't any of these kinks or chicanes where they all have to feed into one line at any point.
That's because, like, if you're coming out of that left, you don't have to 100% go to the inside, which means your line doesn't have to hook you hard right.
Yeah.
There's a great line waiting for you on the left-hand side. He's got a great line waiting for him on the right-hand side, so there's no reason for those lines to cross.
Yep. Yeah, the corner exits are really where these passes are made because you can work that entire turn and get the guy. 55. I believe that rider's a lap down. Time's almost up in this one, so I'm going to head down to the podium. It looks like we're going to be talking to Caden Broswell as a champion and Jackson Craig as your moto winner.
And there
55.
he is.
I'm sorry, what I meant to say was he is lapping riders. That is the only challenge that he has had in this one.
Yeah, he's out front comfortably. 7 seconds and some change. There's Braswell keeping him close, doing exactly what he needs to do, similar to what Jalik Swoll did. Pierce Brown was the winner there earlier in the morning. Swoll just finished second, got that championship. Here's a look at some of the braking bumps, the different lines that await these riders. Right past the mechanics area one last time from number 55. This is the Lucas Oil last lap. Into the trees, that's where we all used to park in the early to mid-90s before we changed the racetrack and actually included that piece of property as part of the racetrack. Great shot of the 55. Jackson Craig going through that left-hander, just swallowed up by that rut. Now he's got his choice of lines going into the 10 Commandments. Orange KTM, the white gear. The Dunlop top 10, here you go. Jackson Craig out front, Caden Braswell second, Miles Gilmore third, Gavin Towers fourth, Kyle Smith fifth, Noah Stevens sixth, Wyatt Matson seventh, Mark Stone eighth, Nicholas Laurie ninth, and Lewis Callow round out your top 10 as we have hit lap number 9. Quickest lap time put together by Jackson Craig with a 2:05. Here's Caden Braswell. Oh, a couple of tricky moments there for the 55. Jackson Craig got some riders battling with him. That's the number 47 rider. Going a lap down. Now coming into view right around the big Thor sweeper one more time for the 55, Jackson Craig. He'll go 2-2-1, good enough for second place overall. And your national champion in the mini senior 2, 12 to 14, is going to be Caden Braswell. Again, we love seeing kids get to share some of the winning. Jackson Craig's going to go home with a smile on his face. He's going to finish second, but he'll get a moto win. There is the champ. The champ is here. Caden Braswell is heading to see Jason Wygant.
And also Jackson Craig will bring the 55 machine up to the podium first and give him the gold.
Wygant heading into the bathroom here, trying to figure out if he's got enough time.
Yeah, just got a little dicey there at Jackson with that bike stand up there, but he was good. He got it done. And now, yeah, we have had Caden Braswell check in on that Caden Braswell machine. Remember, he's got the graphics with his own name on it all over that thing. Caden Braswell would like to thank Caden Braswell. If you look at the graphics, Jackson Craig, I think, is going in to get cooled off for a moment. And that's a Bell Helmets whole shot for Jackson Craig as well. Caden Braswell, what a week for him. Going into the Loretta's Hall of Fame with, I believe, 2 titles now. Let's get Jackson Craig on up. Let's get Jackson Craig on the 55 up to the podium. Hand out a whole shot award and a gold medal. Come on up, Jackson. There we go. Well, this is going to be good as gold. Taking a moto victory. Just misses the title. It was the classic 1-1 versus a 2-2 coming into this race. But still, a moto win has got to feel good. He did it the right way with a whole shot. Grab that while you're on your way up. Let's hear it for your moto winner, Jackson Craig. Whew. He worked hard. He's tired. I'll even give you an assist. There you go. Hold that up. You want the picture right there? There you go. She's right there. He's barely able to keep his thoughts together right now. Turn that way. She's going to shoot your photo real quick. There you go. All right, we can stand back here a little bit cooler and in the shade. Jackson, man, you worked hard for that, huh?
Yeah. It's definitely a rough week missing the championship by less than a half a second, 0.04.
Yeah, what did that come down to? One of the previous motos, right?
Where the timing gate was. Exactly. Like, that's about it.
Yeah, you thought you had it. He thought he had it. One of those.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Fired up to come back next time?
Yeah.
Who do you want to thank, man?
Just my mom, my dad, my brother, Rob and Ashley, Raynard, Lynx, Bruce, Answer, Slick Pup.
All right, Jackson Craig, your moto winner. He's got fuel for the fire next year. We need to get Jackson's bike off of our stage. If someone can grab Jackson's number 55, because we need to bring up Caden Braswell's bike. And also we got thank you very much. Yeah, all good. And also we'll talk to our third place finisher, 16 of Miles Gilmore. I'm going to reset this. There we go. Lots of gear oil there. And we have the championship machine up on the box. But first, we got to talk to third place. Looking for Miles Gilmore, the third place finisher. Miles Gilmore, let's bring him on up. Here he comes. A big celebration behind us, and that's cool. They've certainly earned that right. Let's hear it for our third place finisher, Miles Gilmore. All right, Miles, take me through that moto.
Dunlop tires got me up to a top 10 start, and at the start I need to work on a little bit, faded back, and then like the 10-minute mark started coming. Wish there was probably a few more laps so I could, but it was a good race. Yeah,
you definitely made your name known here in the U.S. with some podiums. Who do you want to thank?
I'd like to thank my mum and dad, MTFMX, Colleen, Brian, Pete, Tony, and everybody for the support. Dunlop, Bell Helmets, 100%, 7MX, Sunstar Sprockets, and just anybody else I forgot.
All right, let's hear it for Miles Gilmore, third place. Congratulations, Miles. Nice to meet you this week. Well, I'm sure we'll see you back here again. You're good. You can go hang out. Well, the silver medal unlocks the key to a championship. He's done it again, everybody. There's the title. Here's the Moto medal. Let's hear it for Caden Broswell. Well, this one certainly didn't come easy. We pretty much had the closest moto we could ever have earlier in the week, man. So what was the strategy coming into this one?
Being smart and smooth, you know, just trying to put my head down and get this win, you know. It's just a big step in my...
Yeah, what was the difference in 2018? I know you've been close before.
Man, I just haven't had the people behind me that I have now.
That's cool. That's cool. And the previous moto, that battle to the line, did you even know what had even happened, where you were?
Kind of, but it was a little bit of a cluster.
Okay. Who do you want to thank, man?
I'd like to thank the Lord up above for keeping me safe. Wouldn't be here without him. My mom and dad, Troy Lee Designs, Alpine Star, Oakley, FMF, the whole Nihilo crew. Been forgetting them all week and finally got their name up there. Backyard Designs, they make some sick graphics. Mika Metals, Henson Clutch Components, Dunlop, got the best tires out there. They're soft to the hard pack stuff and good to the deep stuff, you know. And the whole KTM crew, we got this bike and it's just ripping, you know. Old practice bike, but she still got it.
Oh, all right, how about that? All right, we good? He's good. All right, we're going to bring you out front so everybody can see you, and I'm going to invite Mr. Ricky Records from the AMA to hand over the #1 plate and officially crown him champion of Mini Senior. Let's hear it for Caden Broswell. Congratulations, making it happen 2 times. We'll invite the family on up if you guys want to take some photos. You can stay here, let your crew come up and celebrate with you. And that's a wrap on a Mini Senior. I'll send it back to the tower.